I don't know what happened, so just gonna lower my music just in case that's why I got kicked out. Okay. Alright guys, so for those of you that are watching the replay, I'm just gonna go over those 4 movements and then I'm gonna move on to the next part. You'll just pause it and time yourself for 9 minutes. But basically the first exercise you got today is a squat to front raise. You only need one weight. You're gonna squat 10 times, so you're gonna squat and then do a front raise 10 times. Just one dumbbell here, squat between your legs, front raise at the top. So about regular width on the feet stand. The second movement is a plank pull through. So you're gonna be in a push-up position. You're gonna go wide with your feet here, trying to keep your body in a straight position. Reach with the opposite hand under your arm and slide that way to the other side 10 total times. So that's 1. Reach under, slide. Number 2, you're trying to keep your shoulders and your hips leveled when you're doing it. The next 2 movements you can do with the bands if you have one. It's gonna be a V hold in and out. So bend between your legs here. Keep your upper back off the floor, your lower back pressed against. You're going out and in 12 times, sorry. 12 times. Then you keep your bands on. You're gonna come to the side and you're gonna do a leg abduction here. So lift as high as you can with the bands around your ankles or your calves for 8 reps. And then switch sides, get another 8 reps. Time yourself for 9 minutes. You'll get a little more than 2 rounds on those today. So go for it, do that. For those of you that are live with me right now, we're gonna go over part 2. Just gotta make sure that it didn't disconnect again. Okay, we're good. So, going over part 2 with you guys right now. We're gonna start with a reverse lunge to a hop. 8 reps per side. So the way this works, you're stepping back into your reverse lunge, and then you come in high with the high knee. Okay, so let's do it together. If you have issues with this one, you could do a squat and then lift your knee high. So for now, I'll get my left leg forward. I'm gonna step back with reverse lunge with my right, come high knee. That's number 2, reverse lunge, high knee. Number 3, reverse lunge, high knee. Number 4, lunge, high knee. 5, 6, step back wide. 7, step back wide. 8. If you can, the faster you come up, the better. Let's switch legs. Reverse lunge with the left, coming up high again with it. 1, 2, and step back wide. 3, 4, you got 90-degree angle at the knee. This one's a tough one. 5, gonna get your heart rate up. 6, 7, and 8. So shake the legs off after this one. And then let's go to the bridge hold. So that one, if you have a weight, you can even use a weight, but body weight's fine as well. We're gonna do 8 reps of a bridge, and you're gonna hold yourself up at the top for 3 seconds. So I'm gonna put the weight on. Again, you can go body weight here. So you're on your back. Let's squeeze the glutes and count 1, 2, 3, and relax. We're going back up. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Going back up. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Going back up. 1, 2, 3. Relax. And we're up. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 more. Relax. Squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3. And last one. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 1, 2, and 3. So 8 reps of the bridge. You're gonna have to count it in your head when you're going at your own time, own pace. Then we got scissors and supermans, 12 of each. So for the scissors, you're on your back kind of like we did with the V hold, but now you're gonna cross your legs over and under. 12 total times, right? So let's go together. 1, 2, 3. You can bend at the knee again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, very important to press that lower back against the floor. Working the posterior chain next. We're gonna be on your stomach and we're gonna do supermans. So, hands are in front of you. And you're gonna squeeze everything on the posterior chain. The glutes, the back, the shoulders, rear delts, right? We're going up 12 times. So lift your arms and lift your leg together. 1, you don't need to hold it here. Just go up and down. 2, Keep your head in alignment with your spine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That one, for some people, is uncomfortable. You can do alternated ones, if that's better, or you can do a second set of glute bridges. Okay, so if you don't like that exercise, go for 2 rounds of glute bridges. Those are always good. Lastly, you guys, again, only need one weight for this one. It's a single arm hip hinge low row. So you're gonna do 8 reps per arm. Hinge at the hips, keep that core engagement. Make sure you're not letting that shoulder drop down. Pull that shoulder back, keep that elbow by your side, and row. 8 times here. Let's do it. Got my right hand working right now. 2, 3, with control. No specific tempo, you just want to control the weight. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you have a heavier dumbbell, good day to use it. Again, hinge at the hips, keep that core engagement, pull the shoulder back. We're going for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. So let's go for it. Part 2. We're on 10 minutes. Let's get it. Reverse lunge to hop first, 8 per side. Control the reverse lunge, come up high on the high knee. It's okay if you have to reset after. Balancing your body with the arms helps a lot. You'll get a good quad burn. You might need to take a small break before you go into the other side. Power move. Still want to get your heart rate up today. One of those movements is more enjoyable if you have shoes on, typically for the reverse lunge. Knee in line with the toe. If you're still doing that one, knee in line with the toe. Careful on that position. It's a tough movement. Bridge hold. Don't forget to count in your head. 3 seconds. 8 reps of those. I like to do what I call tucking my hips under, right? Thrusting my hips forward really to really squeeze the glutes nicely on the bridge. I'm really trying to focus on those. Should feel somewhat of a glute burn at the end. And if you want an extra challenge on the Superman and it doesn't feel uncomfortable to you, you can even hold it a little bit at the top, but you don't have to. You'll feel your lower back a little bit. That's normal too. I mean, it is working. Once you squeeze everything posterior chain, even if you squeeze your glutes nicely, your lower back's working as well. Now I'm gonna be paranoid and check that phone all the time, but just make sure we're still here. Again, doing single arm low rolls really forces you to engage that core a little bit more so that you're not rotating your body, you're staying straight. So one of the big advantages of working with only one dumbbell here. We're already halfway point. I'm about to start a second round, so if you're about the same pace, we'll get to it. Can't really talk while doing reverse lunges. You gotta be super focused. Make sure that you got a good alignment in your body. It's a really great movement, even if you're not going very high, that's okay. Being able to do a reverse lunge to high knee, that's good too. We're definitely keeping nose breathing on the glute bridge. We're not back, heart rate's not too high. You can really focus on squeezing the abs, squeezing the buns at the top. And not rushing the scissor kicks when you're at it. Wait, I'm doing over-unders, I just realized that. Okay. Guys, quick little switch on the scissors. You're crossing your legs just up and down. Okay, it's no over-unders today. Thinking of another day here. So just crossing up and down. We could almost say same difference, but I wrote scissors, so you're just supposed to cross. And we got 90 seconds left in our second part, and then we got our little challenge for the day. Speed might not be as high as yesterday, but still getting good sweating. Sweaty hair, don't care. Like OTF says it on those towels. Keep working here, finish your set. Look at that, we didn't get kicked out again. Perfect, keep it up. I realized I was only at the 9-minute mark, so if you have to finish something, finish it up. You still got time. Give you another 20 seconds here, and then I'll start going over this last part. Alrighty, let's hit that last part, you guys. Way to stick with it, come back to it after we got cut. So we're gonna have 12 minutes. We're gonna start with some glute work right there. So leg abductions with the bands around the ankles, right, or around the calves from the side, and we'll lift 8 in one way, 8 in the other. That's our first set, right? Then we're gonna right into the glute bridges. Now you have the option to keep those bands on while you do the glute bridges if you want to. Even put them a little bit higher and fight them open. That's for you to decide. Or you can just take them off as soon as you're done with the leg abductions. For those of you that don't have the bands, you can do what I just showed you without the bands, right? I didn't have them on. It's totally doable. So glute bridges again on our back, twisting the hips up. Then we're going back to the reverse lunge to hop. So it's gonna be a little challenging here because your glutes are gonna be tired and then doing some work on the movement. So if you need to break up the set, please do. Then we're going back to the rows, and we're gonna finish with the scissor. Again, the scissors, crossing the legs just up and down, not over under like I did at the beginning. So first set is 8 reps on everything, then you go to 12, 16, 20. You keep adding 4 reps until we're done with 12 minutes. And I would say the goal would be to try and do the set in one setting without taking a break, but if you need to, obviously, you do it. Let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. We got 12 minutes. I would say trying to aim for about 3 rounds if you can. You can increase the pace a little bit now. See if you can get more rounds. This is really where you get a good sweat in, while still focusing on form. So this is the part, if you have the bands, I like to bring those bands above my knees and then fight them open, do the glute bridges with that. Even add a weight if you want to. And obviously you have to take them off to get to the reverse lunge to hop. You can always go into a squat to high knee, or just a reverse lunge to high knee instead if you're feeling some fatigue and you're not able to do the movement with good form. Or if your toes are feeling it from getting stretched out in reverse lunge, that happens too, at least I'm feeling it. Whew. The low row, we're gonna stick to the reps on each side, right? So first set is 8 on each arm. You might want to go a little bit faster on the pace of the rowing too, especially once the reps go over 10. Instead of focusing strength, you could say endurance. Oh, I did too many scissors. Only 3 minutes in. I do think I can challenge all of you to get 3 rounds. I start feeling a nice burn on that second round here at 12 reps. Oh yeah. And you don't need to do the holds at the top of the bridge anymore either, because that's gonna make it really toasty. Otherwise, you'll feel it without that. We might lose a little bit of power on that hop too. That's to be expected with high amounts of reps. And if you need to break it up on that exercise specifically, I don't blame you. Very solid core engagement too on that exercise. Woo. If, like me, you get the tendency of letting your head drop down on the low row, pay attention to your body, bring your head back in line with your spine, just like if you were standing tall and normal, without having that head protracted forward. Okay? Just something to be aware of. I had it for years. Still do it sometimes. I don't know if I mentioned, but we passed the halfway mark, actually getting to minute 7, which will leave you 5 to go. I think that round of 16, that's really where it's gonna get spicy for everybody. Let's get it. Yep. If you're able to do a full set, 16, no breaks, good job. Really good job. getting it done, guys. Wednesday morning, and close to the end. Getting a little bit more comfortable as we go through it. Challenging ourselves a little bit more. Best part, when you get to that glute bridge, you get a real burn of the glutes there. No doubt. We'll be stretching the hamstrings and glutes quite a bit today. Whoa. Yep. When it gets tough, just keep motivating yourself. You got it. 30, 14. Tell yourself you got it because you know you do. Sometimes you're gonna have to push to that burn. Okay, so I realize now the 3 rounds, quite a bit to ask, but if you can finish at least the 3rd round on the glute bridges, that'd be great. Get a nice glute burn after 16 reps. A minute and 20 to go. Woo. Barely gonna get that 3rd one in. Keep going, you guys. You still have a few more seconds here. And break. Man, we got caught off, but if you made it back, way to do it. Awesome job, way to come back and get that workout done. I don't even know if you got the whole warm-up. I can't remember if I checked after the warm-up if we were still on. So I hope you got the warm-up, and you obviously got the demo of the part 1 and you were doing it. Yeah, hope you got that in. Please let me know actually if you did. Let me know if it cut in part 1 or if it cut during the warm-up. I would like to know. But yeah, let's stretch it out, man. Let's get a nice little cool down here. Stretch of the legs mainly today. Give me 1 second here and I'll get us going. Alrighty. So let's start from a Standing position here. Breathe in through your nose. Let's go wide on your stance. Exhale, hinge. So wide stance. Again, breathe in and out through your nose. And actually you can walk side to side. Here. Feel the corners. Different pull inside of the legs. And if you can, start going a little bit wider. Next up, you guys, we're gonna come here down to your knees. And just for the spine, we're gonna do a few cat-cows. So you're gonna breathe in, lift your head, lift your hips, and on the exhale, you're gonna round out the spine. So let's go ahead and breathe in. Exhale round. Breathe in, drop your shoulders, lift your head, lift your hips. Exhale round. One more here, big breath in. And exhale. Next up, you're gonna bring your right leg in front of you here, crossed in front of you. So we'll call that pigeon stretch, right? Chest up as you breathe in. And exhale, lower yourself wherever you're comfortable going. You're gonna push yourself up in that down dog. Pedal your feet a little bit. And then bring your left leg in front of you this time. Same stretch on the other side. Breathe and chest is up. As you exhale, lower yourself. Awesome. Keep that left leg in front of you, but now you're gonna bring your lean back, pull your right leg in here, and focus on stretching the front of your right leg, the quadriceps part here. So you're thrusting your hips forward. Just start pulling a little bit more in the front of the leg. And let's go ahead and do a full switch to the other side. This time we got the left leg back. Again, twisting the hips forward. Alright, and the way we're gonna end today's stretch, you guys, we're gonna be on our backs. But we're gonna first put our feet together, keep them together, let gravity push down on them as you rest on your back. So you're gonna see me here, I'm putting my feet together here. Okay, and then I'm relaxing down on the floor, letting them fall down. And just focusing on your breath here, through your nose. You can even put your hands on your stomach, on the side of your stomach here, and feel it pushing against your hands as you breathe in, and then coming in as you breathe out. Feel even your lower back expand out against your fingers here. Let's go for one deep breath in, and then we're gonna stretch it out fully at the end of that inhale. Alright, thanks for sticking with me after this cut of the video. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow for another one. Take care.